Older leader, who would ever guess that the person wanting to play this game would be your place of residence? Like I can remember this one time when we found a home in a place where train conductors sang us lullabies every night. We slept sitting down so we could enter our dreams in good posture and exit at the last stop. Tell me, do you know what it feels like when uninvited guests come in without wiping their feet on the yellow platform rug? And in this particular home, bank accounts and college savings were found on the bottom of Sir, can you please spare $1? Styrofoam cups. Remember when you come to hold on to the bars because it's hard to stand up when your home is always on the run. This is my family's trail of tears. Drip, drop, watch the dirt transmute into mud. Home 1, 2. Underneath my mother's eyelids match the bags where we lived our lives out of. Pulling out clothes that smell like they've been sprayed with plastic cologne. Sharing air mattresses with my little sister that came with pierced lungs. And they used to speak to us at night. It went something like this. And that was it. Shit, that's the third mattress this week. Tell me, do you know what it feels like to wake up to find linoleum imprints because the floor is your tattoo artist? Tell me, do you know what it feels like to owe your nightmares rent? Afraid to come home to find our doors, green pieces of paper doused in red ink that can relocate your whole family to the streets. Home 3. This particular home was a transformer. At night, on the street lights, we watched our cars shapeshift and transform into a home. It had wheels for feet, a doorbell that went beep, and every 5 o'clock in the morning, it would shapeshift back into its purpose. That's when my mother drove us to school. We had dashboard converted into dinner tables and laps turned into placemats where hand sanitizers evolved into kitchen sinks. Home 4. Our backs were able to adapt to all types of environments, concrete, car seats, but eggshells were by far the hardest. Auntie, I guess this world was your home and you regard us as second-class citizens, but that's just the understatement. We learned to play basketball on thin ice. We became cannibals when we digested our pride when you cursed us out. Home 5, but see, home 5 was like home 2, home 6 was like home 3, home 7 like home 1. See, this is the part in the game where the sky starts falling through imaginary holes in the roof and you learn to play new games like catching your mother's tears and watching how fast she brings the prune like dry fruit. And your sister no longer speaks in complete sentences. I ask her, Tip, what's wrong? And she replies, period, period, period. It's the scariest sound you can ever hear.
Wow.
Period, period. It's analogous to the sound the bad guy makes when he puts his finger on the gun, cocks back the chamber, and points it at his enemy just to hear his enemy's heartbeat leave footprints on his eardrum. And my sister shoots and breaks the silence. Who knew homes with feet could make little girls cry? They say home is where the heart is. But sometimes I wish my heart could stop moving so I can catch up with home.